Monday night is ending right about here. No, it's Sunday night. It's Monday morning. First shift of the week. It's Remembrance Day, or it was Remembrance Day on Sunday. I did not stop all night. I did not stop. I was busy. One call after another, and I had regulars calling me too to do drug runs and to take them home. And there's one guy calling me to bring him whiskey, and I can't do it all. I'm done. It's now 5:43. The shift ends at 6. I just have enough time to take the car and fuel it, and that's about it. And maybe deposit a bit of money in the bank. Most of the business I did was Interac, and that's where that is. I'm almost back into town now. Yes, I had an airporter, and I didn't film, or I didn't record it because there were so many other things going on. It's the revenge of the regular customers tonight, on top of it being stupid and hectic with everything else that was going on. Somebody wanted me to call them back as soon as I was finished with the trip I had, but when a time call presented itself to me, I wasn't going to run halfway across town to pick up somebody who's going to owe me money. I'd rather get something real close that's going out to the airport, which it did. So, sorry to disappoint you, but, yeah, sorry to disappoint you, but I'd rather put some money in my pocket rather than have you owe me more, if that makes any kind of sense. Makes perfect sense to me. If you're willing to pay, I should not have gotten into this regular customer thing. It's just a hassle. It's a fucking hassle. Okay, well, I'll get to the bank, deposit some money, get to the gas station, fuel the car, and then I'm going to go home and see if I can help them out some way. I'm too much of a Samaritan, I guess. Okay, I'm trying to get out of this predicament at the airport here. Let me out. Let me the fuck out. Look at this mess. Okay, I'm out. I'm out at the airport. I have had a fairly busy night. I have done about $340 worth of business. So I cannot complain. I believe I've got my entire lease paid for. In Interacs for the whole week in 2 nights. How's that? Just got to the airport. Oh man, it's been good. It's been very good. The Monday night I did about 400, or the Sunday night I did about 440, and tonight I did about 340. It wasn't quite as busy. I went to sleep a few times this time. Yeah, it's been okay. So no drama tonight. Just business. Just that's it, and mostly Interac. And there were a lot of people coming back from Memorial Day, and so taking cabs, taking the bus into town and then taking cabs to go where they're going. I've just been busy enough, and we didn't have that many cars on. I counted 24 on the MDT there just a little while ago, and so that was good. Exit. I'm 5th out here in the zone where the airport is. But this is the end of my shift. I've got 20 minutes to get back for the day shift guy who's prompt and on time. So there's the roundabout right there. Annoying thing. Oh, fuck. I hate these. But you know that already. Arrgh. needless changes of direction. I would rather just go straight than have to go around that thing. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. Oh, it's now 6:04 in the morning on Wednesday. I've worked all night. I've got about $685 on, which is great, considering I did go to sleep a few times. And oh, a green light. That's rare. Usually they're turning red just as you come to them, at least in this town. Let's go down here because there's a red light over there. We want to go in this direction here. We're heading towards where we can get some fuel and park this thing. Since it's raining, I'm not going to wash it. I'm just going to straighten out the mats or shake them out. Get rid of all and any garbage that's left in here. That's going to be the end of that. Let day shift deal with it. Ah, fucking yellow light. I have no patience for the traffic lights in this town. None at all whatsoever. Red, 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 red. Stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. I don't know if I've told you all, but there was one time when I went down to Los Angeles and I rented a car at LAX. And I turned onto La Cienega Boulevard and went through no fewer than 17, and I counted them, green lights in a row without stopping. And here in Victoria, you can't get through 2. If you get through 3, it's a miracle. My friend Nick, BL4ZZ3R, will agree. Retardo traffic lights. Yeah, the night was uneventful in that nobody gave me any trouble whatsoever. I was able to deposit some money already, and I've got lots of Interac. I've got Interac overs. I've only worked 3 nights this week, and I've paid my lease with Interacs and then some. So times are going good, but the weather is bleak. The weather just makes me want to curl up and go to sleep. Yeah. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. It has been a slow night. I'm at the airport. I just dropped off. And why did I move up so far? Because there was no room in the departures, so I moved up between the departures and arrival to drop my customer off. There was no place to pull over. The departures area is not large enough for all the traffic that comes in at this hour. It is now 4:40 in the morning, and the guy's taking the early flight to Seattle and connecting up to a plane that flies from Seattle to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta to Palm Beach in Florida. So that's going to be his itinerary. The night was had the regular customer. She wanted me to get her some beer and then go downtown for a drug run, and she gave me her bank card to get money out of her account, and I dropped the card back in her mailbox, and that was that. I got paid. And I also had Mr. Generous, who went for a little ride, wanted me to go into a convenience store and get him some cans of Coke so that he had some mix to drink with a bottle of whiskey of some kind, I imagine. And I dropped him off. I ended up getting $60 for like $30 on the clock. That wasn't bad. He said he's going to call me at 5:30, so he might call me later. And yeah, this run to the airport was another $50 on top of the $220 that I had already, so I'm at $270. I'm doing okay. I'll be able to afford my medication, so I got to get medication soon, and I have a dentist appointment on Monday morning. So that, and I have one more night to go this week. So it's going to work out all right. I'll be able to get my medication and go to the dentist and pay the dentist, and then make enough money to pay my rent at the end of the month. And there's a guy with a dog. All right, well, that's good enough. I'll be back tomorrow. $2:00. I just broke even. I just got my lease on and my fuel. I'm finally at $2:00 gonna start to make a profit. That is not typical for a Thursday night. Thursday night is usually, by now, I would usually have double. Well, not double, but considerably more on than I do now. Probably about $50, $60 more. I would be heavier into profits by now, usually. It has been dead tonight. It has been quiet tonight. It has been uneventful tonight. The trips are few and far between, and the tips are not really good. Although the last one, the tip was okay. I think I'm gonna just recline my seat here and watch some more videos. I'll let you know if the night got any better at the end of it. That's the Thursday night. It's 5:32 in the morning. I've done about 220 grand total of business for this Thursday night. Usually a Thursday night, at least it has been this time of year, would be around the $300 mark. So $220 is a little bit weak. But the good thing is that all of it, well, minus except for about $20, will go directly in my pocket because I made enough during the week to have my expenses all paid with Interac. So all of it will go directly in my pocket except for about $20 worth. And it will probably be less than $20 worth because I only did 137 kilometers, which isn't really far. If you consider that on a busy night you can do almost 300 or even more than 300. So I did a lot of sitting around, waiting, and watching videos. That's mostly what I did all night. Watched a lot of video. Fell asleep watching video. A few times I fell asleep watching video. Now that my night is over, I'm just gonna go hose it down, add up my Interacs from tonight, fuel it, and park it. and go home and have something to eat and watch some more videos while I'm eating, and maybe drink a couple drams before going to sleep. Oh yeah, maybe I'll even call my mother. I think I'll call my mother. Anyway, I hope yours is better than mine. And I'll come back and do this whole thing again next week.